In a bid to ensure greater accountability from fact-checking platforms, the Indian government is now considering a new provision under the upcoming Digital India Bill. The Indian Express has learned that this provision would require online fact-checking platforms to obtain registration from the center. Let's take a closer look at what this means for the digital landscape in India. According to a senior government official, the registration plan would be implemented in phases. Initially, fact-checking units of legacy and reputed media companies would be allowed to seek registration. This move aims to ensure that established and trustworthy organizations are involved in the fact-checking process. The Digital India Bill, which is part of a comprehensive legal framework for the online space, is expected to classify various types of online intermediaries, including fact-checking portals. The primary reason behind this classification is to enable the government to establish specific rules for different types of intermediaries. For fact-checking platforms, one of those rules could be mandatory registration with a government body. Now, the ministry is currently in the final stages of drafting the Digital India Bill. It is important to note that the ministry did not respond to requests for comments on this matter. A draft of the Digital India Bill is expected to be released by the end of June or early July. Previous reports by Indian Express suggested that the new bill might also address various online offences, including deliberate misinformation, identity theft, catfishing, cyberbullying of children, and user harms related to emerging technologies. Additionally, the bill could potentially impact the underlying principles governing online platforms, including the norms for safe harbor. In recent months, the Indian government has been taking steps to tighten control over fact-checking online content. Earlier this year, they introduced the Information Technology Rules 2023, which outlined the creation of a government-backed fact-checking unit. This unit would have the authority to label online content related to the union government as fake or misleading. However, this measure has faced significant backlash, including a court case with calls for its repeal. In response to the concerns raised, the centre has stated that they will not notify the government fact-check body until July 5th. Reports suggest that this unit would consist of representatives from the IT Ministry, the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, a media expert, and a legal expert. Apart from these developments, the government is engaging in discussions with industry stakeholders as well. Now, this is to establish a self-regulatory organization for fact-checking information unrelated to the government. Leading social media platforms, including Meta and Google, have reported submitted a proposal to the centre. This proposal outlines their plans to create a network of fact-checkers known as the Misinformation Combat Alliance, tasked with verifying dubious content on their platforms.